Howdy everyone, Icy Mike here, and welcome back to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Let's go back to the last episode for just one quick minute. Like, I know a lot of people rage at this game, but I'm just having a blast. I'm gonna be the psycho that actually doesn't rage at rage games. I'm not saying that was a lie. However, I fell quite a distance at the end of that last episode and needed a minute. So now we're back, and we're still feeling pretty strong. Albeit stupid for falling that far. Oh, I just skipped all of that area like a pro. I'm too good at this. This game actually rewards smart speed.
Smart speed?
In a way. So again, I'm not really frustrated at all. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to be frustrated later. I'm not going to say there's not times where I'm not going to get all ragey. My last... Honestly, I just had to take a breath after that last one. At the end of the last episode.
There's a way of getting it harder the more times you try it. I think anger makes you swing the hammer harder, and that can push you away from the wall.
Not feeling anger. Just trying to be a little more beastly about it, to be honest with you. Because I know if I get the momentum... right, I can just kind of sling myself up there. Because I'm learning game mechanics, Bennett Foddy, not raging. There's a difference. Oh, see? See, I can actually launch myself up there. If I get the momentum right. Cool. Yeah. Seriously, if you watched anybody else play this game, and they're all ragey and whatnot, I don't know what it's about, because this game is extraordinarily satisfying when you kind of speed through it like that. And again, this is the first time I've ever played this. Oh, this is the second episode of me playing this game, but it's still the same. Like, I'm still having... Still the same day. I just had some errands to run in the first episode, and now in the second episode... After that fall, I'll admit I did need a minute, but I actually was not all of that upset.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
I like it, see? And his little interludes aren't too bad. Like, sometimes they can be a little insulting, but a lot of the times, like, I get it. It was to try to induce more frustration. More frustration on people, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm having a good old time playing this game. This is where I got stuck before, right? Yeah, this is where I got stuck last time. So...
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
I thought about streaming this game as well. And I might do that at some point if I don't get through it now on my own because of how well I'm doing. But I still know... Ow. His throat. I still know that there's a lot of frustration that's to come from this particular game.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
Whoa, what is wrong with that cup? Okay, it fixed itself. Maybe it's raging. Maybe it's been trying to climb up the hill. People came for the rage, but stayed for the hot tongue action. Because I'm one of those... while I'm trying to get through something. I'm imagining this guy isn't actually climbing up the mountain. Like, mentally, he's not climbing up the mountain. Mentally, he's just trying to get out of this pot. So he's, like, doing whatever he can, just kind of flailing his arms about. But ends up climbing up the mountain. Woo.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Friedrich Nietzsche.
The funny part is, unbeknownst to me, like I just kind of noticed it myself, I'm clenching my hand so tightly that I think that's where all of the rage is actually going. What's up over this way? Time for Lauren to be exploring. Don't you tell me what this is, sign. I want this to be the right way, so this will be the right way. Oh, my thing just gets propelled off of that each time, so I legit think that is the incorrect way.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams. No.
Smart speed, Michael! Smart speed. The biggest reason why I don't like falling in this game isn't necessarily because... isn't necessarily because I have to re-go through all this, it's because I have to edit out the music. Because I don't know if it's, you know, I don't want to get in trouble for having it on the video, you know? So that's more or less what I'm more agitated over. Because I'm actually having a blast playing this game. I love old-time music, because it's exactly what's playing. So if you guys can hear the music, that means that I figured out that it was public domain or whatever, and that I wouldn't get in trouble. And that I wouldn't get in trouble for playing it. If you can't hear the music, that means that I'm sorry. I couldn't play the music, and so you guys don't get to enjoy it. But gosh, I love it. Oopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. We're back at everyone's favorite electric box? I was gonna say refrigerator, but that's just dumb. So now I've got a pretty consistent way to get through that when I inevitably fall again. As one does. Whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle. The more afraid of falling you are, the more likely you are to fall, so screw it. I ain't afraid of no falls. Ha! 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 Icy's famous last words before he fell all the way down. Okay. I'm good. Though there is some truth to that. There's some truth to that. There's some truth to that.
If you try
Or you
to
end up
please
grabbing on.
audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes, it can only mean that you have no respect for them. Andrei Tarkovsky.
This cup here, though, I swear, is having the hardest time, and that's what I truly feel bad for. Can I get a like for the sad, sad cup? Maybe to make the cup feel just a little bit happier about its life. At this point, it's more of a, let's see when Icy eventually does get angry. Like, you guys are just waiting. Like, you guys see the TNT. You see it lit. You hear the fuse, but you're just like, when is it going to blow? And I'd be more proud of myself if it never did. But boy, would that make for uninteresting content. You know what I'm saying? Imagine the people at the construction site. Like, just hang on. Just imagine those people back there on the crane just... Hey, Frank! Is that dude crossing that beam with a sledgehammer? think we better not talk about this, Frank. This is some weird shit. Sure hope he makes it. Otherwise, we're gonna have this death on our hands. How's it on our hands? I mean, he's the one wildly swinging around a hammer and trying to climb up a pile of trash. You know who I haven't heard from in a while? Bennett Foddy. I wonder... Hopefully he's doing well. So, my question is... Because I haven't reliably found a way to...
When to the sessions of sweet
Hey, there it is.
I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new, wail my dear time's waste. William Shakespeare, Sonnet 30.
Oh, William Shakespeare. Yeah. Got it. Nailed it. Perfect. Now we're back up here, and I'm trying to see how to tackle this one. Now, if I've used what I've learned about the momentum...
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace.
Just a second. We'll be back up there in a second, I'm sure. As I was saying, since I've learned a little bit about the momentum aspect of the game, I'm curious if I lower myself a bit here, and then... Oh, catch somewhere, please. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Got it. What was that stare he just gave? Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Let's see here. Let's get over there. Lower myself. And I can't reach it, right? Like, it's too far to reach. So, I kind of gotta hop myself over. It would appear. I'm not about to look up like a speed running trick just to pass this part, because I'm not fathoming how to kind of get up there. You know what I'm saying? And by that I'm saying I have no idea how I got up there. I have no idea how I got up there. I just got stuck, and I took it as a blessing. So, now I need to leap up onto that, I assume. Which is actually one of my favorite parts of the game, just slinging yourself at it.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
I mean, I did that at one point, but you don't have to be a dick about it. I don't remember most of the game.
And don't feel bad for the folks at home. Not everyone's got a PC. Not everyone has the finances to buy the game. You know, So don't be insulted even if you can't enjoy the full experience of playing the game. But if you do want to play the game, it's on Steam. It's on sale currently if you're watching it within like a week of me playing. Because, yeah.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far, feeling frustrated. It's
No, it's
underrated.
actually really fun. But yeah, on the behalf of Bennett Foddy right here, I want to say, don't feel bad if you're watching video games and you can't play them. I didn't always have a PC to play games
An
on,
orange
so I
is
watched
sweet,
them.
juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Again, okay, so I'm going to take this quick now. Impending doom right below me, okay? There's impending doom down there, if I'm not mistaken. However, I'm not finding this bitter at all. Maybe it is because I'm used to like older, really difficult games from when I was a kid and stuff, and I am playing it more stoically than raging or being ridiculous or whatever. But maybe I'm not enjoying the experience in a way that I should be, but maybe in the way that he intended. I don't know, because I'm just having fun playing the game. Whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop. Whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop. Yeah. No!
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Edgar Allan Poe. Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind relief? William Blake.
Yeah, I've actually watched a lot of video games, and I enjoy doing it. Not everyone has the means to experience things in the same way. Not everyone has the fortitude. Like, you know, like especially with like horror games. You see, that's what I started watching a lot of my YouTube. What was horror games, because frankly, they had some of the most intriguing storylines, but you know, I wasn't always the bravest person, and I play them from time to time now, and I really appreciate them for what they are now. Not necessarily like just the jump scary kind of games, but like, you know, some of the titles that have, you know, more in-depth story and stuff like that, or like mysteries and stuff like that. Like, I haven't seen a good mystery game or intriguing mystery game that didn't have some
You'll
horror
be back
elements.
here again and again. Avenge and repent until you've ascended, or until you're contented. Oh no.
Yeah, that was a mess up by me. Could have easily readjusted that and been better off. Again, I'm just having fun, so it's actually not getting to me at all, so I apologize if that was his intentions, was to make a game that was just frustrating so that you get mad or whatever. So I'm just having a good time. It's not like I'm really, like, holding it in, like, you know, like I'm hiding my frustrations and anger. No, I'm having a good time. This is literally what me having a good time at a game looks like. Oddly enough. Baller move. Baller move. Okay, baller move. Coolsies. So in that area, it's mainly just you have more to grip onto than what you might think. So like, basically, if you hit it, you'll stay. You just kind of gotta get in a good spot. Basically, this game so far has just been about getting your hammer in just the right spot and going for it. Just trusting that you're gonna sling the proper direction or what have you. Because if you second guess yourself, like I kind of did there, you're gonna fall. Like that's just it. You're not gonna make it. And that's kind of what I've been doing. So just gotta make sure you don't do that. And for some reason, I'm not getting as much momentum off of my sling upwards as I feel like I was earlier. So that's, let me make sure I get it on. So I'm leaning the other way. Rotate a little too fast on that one. I wonder if I can just... Nope, I can't do that. Oh, I can do that. Okay. As long as I move the mouse properly, I can actually sling up there like that. Perfect. Beautiful stuff. Get up there like the beast you are. There we go, guys. There we go. Let me just take a quick moment to say I hope you guys are having a great day. Hopefully everything's been going well in your life, and it's not. I'm sorry. Thanks for spending just that little bit of time with me of your day. I certainly hope you're enjoying my struggles, albeit I'm not showing too much that I'm struggling, but instead having fun at a game. And hope you guys are having fun all the same. There we go. Okay, so I'm kinda getting it. Kinda understanding that area now. But then there's this area where it's just easy pickings. As long as I pickings the easy way. Oh, that's right. I can kind of hang on. Right, I can kind of whoop-a-doop. Bastards. Now, what did I say I was? What did I say was? Did I say I figured this part out? Because I think I'm lying. That was a long one. Frustrated myself on that one. Once more onto that part that I don't like. Because you don't have enough. You literally just gotta go for it. and kind of hope that your hammer sticks to something. And then if it doesn't, you have to go through this whole area again, which really isn't that particularly difficult. It's just, once you go through it 100 times, it's just not as fun. Like, not even rage-inducing at this point. It's just like, oh, well. Like, I like the challenge of each individual piece. And I like how, you know, there's a certain stress that gets to you there on the whole, oh, I don't want to fall. But, like, I'm already past that feeling of dread when I fall. So, then... But, like, that sense of dread that you get from falling, I don't really have anymore. It's just, well, time to get back up it, because I've gotten up it before. But then this part, it's just like... But now, in my mind, because I don't know how to get through it, it's like, well, am I going to get lucky enough to make the right movements to get up there? Because I can't sit there and work on the movements like I do in other spots, because it goes by so fast that I literally forget what... and the next time I go to that part, I'll completely forget. Now, I know that's partially on me. I'll completely forget how I've gotten up there. And then, you know, I'll complain about it again, but... My mouse like got stuck in the center of his body for a second there, where I couldn't move it out of it, so I couldn't grasp on anything else. I was just flailing about. I missed the orange spot. Actually, I'm sure the orange misses the orange spot. You guys remember that cup of coffee that was down there that was freaking out? I'm waiting for it to come shooting past me. You know, just come glitching past me. In a rage. In a way that only coffee can rage. But really, that's the only part that... The part I keep reloading, you know, not reloading, but like keep jumping to. Like every time I, you know, my edit cuts, a lot of those edit cuts, I end up there, and like, that's because that's the only part that I don't necessarily dread. But it's the part I don't understand. And like... So is this a I'm doomed part, or is this there's still a way to get up there part? So I feel like it's a I'm doomed part. Like if this balloon was solid, I'd definitely be able to... Wait, so that bed's not solid? The hell? Confused now, because I just went through that bed, didn't I? Okay, so the bed's in the background. Is that lamp? I guess it doesn't matter now. Not the slightest. So then with this part, like on the other parts, you can kind of flail about and kind of get through them, right? And eventually you'll find an answer that works for you. Again, there's a bunch of different ways to get through that part, just like there's a bunch of ways to get through this one. But there's no time to test that, because the moment you miss, The second you fall down, you got to go all the way through the parts that you already kind of know. So then this becomes tedious only because I don't have that many chances to find my answer. And then from here, I'm not sure what will and will not react to my hammer turning. Okay, so basically if I get it hooked up underneath. So basically I need to get my hammer kind of hooked up underneath one of those pegs. And then from there, I can methodically move myself into position to throw myself upwards, hit across the blue wall, and then get up to this chair. And you see, I've been through this area alone several times, and this is the only part that really stumps me. So it's really only the part that you guys probably have seen a whole lot. But I have fallen quite a few times now, as you guys probably seen. And I'm kind of understanding how the momentum works in this game. You see how you kind of scrape? Well, that scrape is just enough to change your momentum that if you're barely on the edge of something and you sling yourself in that little scrape, like you pull yourself up when you have enough friction, but then that little bit of scrape actually seems to dictate your direction. So that's why some of these kind of jumpy parts make sense to do that, because it's actually pretty easy once you kind of get the hang of it and trust that you're gonna go up there. Alright, so now that I'm here, this is a pretty good spot. I've been playing for like 2 hours on the recording, and actually I've been playing this a lot longer for the day. You know, because I stopped recording and then what have you. So I'm going to stop I'm going to end it here. We're going to call it here. And then it's going to be heavily edited down for you guys, because I'm not going to make you sit through that for 2 hours like I was. But I'm having a blast playing this game. This is actually really fun. I feel like it's rewarding when you get through the challenges. It's just that one part that's just a little jank in my mind that I'm not liking. But I'm sure there'll be plenty more parts that'll be just as jank and just as not necessarily frustrating. Because I'm not frustrated right now. I'm just enjoying playing this game and, you know, just kind of trying to work through it. But I know it can be kind of, what the hell is going on? Like behind my head, the window right here. Oh, sorry. The window right here is acting all jank. Like it's shuddering. But anyway, I've had fun with this. I'm going to get out of here for now. So thanks for chilling with Icy.
Oh, is this a sledgehammer? Oh, what's my arm doing?